Hey, hey. Let me put a little message in here. Hmm. Oh, maybe it's doing double because of the two screens. All right, I'm going to get started. It looks like I'm live. I don't know if anyone's going to see this or join in, but I got to get this done. So today I'm here to share some seeds that I got, seed hauls, and talk a little bit about some of the things that I want to grow this fall into winter, outdoors, but also in my greenhouses. So, yeah, that's what the live stream is about today. So, the first thing I'm going to share, I'm a part of the Epic Gardening um, membership, and they sent out some seeds for members to try. So I'm definitely gonna start these because they are um, good for, two of them are good for fall. So they sent a pack of golden sweet sun peas. And here is what they look like. I think these are previews of things that they're gonna be putting in the 2027 seed lineup. So they are just yellow sweet peas. And it says here it's a long vining plant, 6 to 8 feet tall, purple flowers, and golden sweet peas. So the pods are tender when raw, steamed, or stir fried. When fully mature, they turn tan and they have purple speckled seeds inside that can be used for as dried peas for soups and things like that. So maybe I'll set some up and see if I can get some to go to seed and try to have some purple speckled peas. It says here that it takes 60 days and they're frost tolerant. So definitely going to go ahead and start some of these. The other seeds I got from them is the purple plum radish. I grow those all the time, so it's nice to have more of those. Um, I grow these indoors, outdoors. They grow really, really well indoors though, and they're really pretty. So I'm definitely going to start those. And then I got some Zanzibar safflower seeds. I think this is something that maybe if I started, I'd probably have to definitely keep it in the greenhouse or bring it indoors because it's not frost tolerant for sure. Let me just check what it says. Yeah, it's an annual and it's definitely not frost tolerant, but it is exceptionally heat and drought tolerant, apparently. So definitely going to start all of those. And then I don't know if I'm going to go all over all of these. This is my box from Rare Seeds. I have another order coming with mostly fall leafy greens and brassica seeds that I was out of. So that's going to be a smaller haul. A lot of these are not for the season. Some of them are replacements. So I'll just quickly maybe just pull them out and go over them. I got a bunch of squash replacements. This is a North African variety. This one, Illinois. This is one of my favorite ones. Let's see. This I'm going to start for sure. They're really long growing amaranth But I'm going to start them and see if I can grow them as baby greens in the greenhouse. I'm going to put those aside. Definitely going to sow some of my beets. These are albino beets. It says here 55 days, a pure white, fairly smooth round heirloom beet from Holland. Its super sweet white flesh is unusual and tasty. The greens are also good. This beet can be used for making sugar. So definitely going to start those. This is a replacement pack. I used up my first pack in my indoor garden. Emiro dandelion. It's a standout salad chicory with long, tender dandelion-like leaves and a sweet, mild flavor. I haven't grown this outdoors yet. Maybe I'll put some in the fall garden. It says it can reach 2 feet tall. So that would be kind of cool to grow. I'm gonna put that out. Flower replacements, that's just for spring. This tomato will be for next year. This is another favorite squash. I have that growing. Replacement sunflowers. Replacement coxcomb. I got some more mullein varieties. I'm going to grow this indoors. I'll put this aside for the indoor pile. Morning glories for next year. Replacement sunflower. Oh no, this was a free gift. So I got to put my free seeds aside because I'm going to talk about that later. I'm going to be starting this with my herbs. I'm going to start a bunch of herbs. I'll put that there. I got the lavender also. Bee balm is just a replacement. Replacement coxcomb. Replacement bee balm. This is a beautiful one. More mullein. These peas I'm going to grow out in the greenhouse for sure, but I also grow them indoors in my winter garden. I got a bunch of these little mini zinnias last year. And so I got a pack of these to have for the greenhouse and the indoor garden. This is just a replacement pack. I used the last of these cucumbers this year. Will it be for next year? Replacement pack of banana peppers. Replacement pack of the Lady Godiva squash. Fall peas. I have these growing now. I'm going to start more of these. These get quite tall. They're yes, this is a vining one for sure. It's a French variety. It says here some of the largest snow pea pods we've ever seen. The pea pods themselves reach 5 to 6 inches in length, which is amazing. They're so pretty. So I'm going to put those with my peas. This is a free pack. I'm going to put that with my other freebies. This is a replacement pack for summer next year. I picked these up to have for summer next year. Replacement pack for summer next year. These, I bought some this year. I didn't even start them, but I threw this one in there because this was a variety that I didn't have. I want to have these for the garden next year. I replaced a bunch of cucumber seeds because I hadn't bought new ones in a while. And I was low. And some of them I went to sow this year and the pack was empty. I was so bummed. So this is one of the varieties. This will be for next year. I mean, I could start some of these I could start some of these. They're pretty quick growing. I'll put this aside as a maybe. I'll put that aside as a maybe. And then this will be for next year. Replacement. Free pack. Free pack. I have so many of these free packs. But I started doing seed exchanges, and I got rid of a lot of these during that seed exchange, which I will probably do again this year. Same here, 3-pack of Black Beauty. I'll check to see. I feel like I have a fresh pack, so I may not need this. This could be a giveaway, a seed exchange. More of my Blauhilda beans. I love these. I want to make sure I always have those. Got these beautiful Columbine. This is a replacement pack of my Black Eyed Susans. I got a replacement pack of these cucumbers. This was a new cucumber variety for this year. I think I'm going to go ahead and start that see how that does in the greenhouse. This is a replacement pack. This I'm going to start for fall for sure. Mizuna. This is for the seed vault. I already pulled these to start some more for fall. I love these cowpeas. Some fresh lettuce seeds. I've already started this beet, so I wanted to make sure I had some. It says this is supposed to be one of the sweetest golden beets. So definitely want to do that. Replacement pack of runner beans. I had run out of the Chinese red noodle beans, so that's a replacement pack too. I got this aster for next year. Let's see. This I'm going to start for the fall garden, this mallow. This is a fresh lettuce. I love this lettuce. It's a slow bolting variety. This is just a replacement pack of beets. I've already started these and I used up most of the seeds. A flower for next year. Another flower for next year. I got some new asters. There's another one. I love these in the salmon color. This is a replacement pack. Started most of this pack. We'll see how they do. This is just for the seed vault. Well, though, I think I'm going to start this. I'm going to start this and see how that does in the greenhouse as well as indoors. It's called a melon pear. It says it's good for the greenhouse or garden, can be overwinter indoors in pots. Start as you would tomato seeds. I'm going to put that there. This is a replacement pack. Love these beans. They're super, super productive. And another pack of my favorite Blauhilda beans. More asters. This is a replacement pack. This was another tomato seed that I was out of. This could be a good one to try to start to see how long I could get that going in the greenhouse too. I'm gonna put that aside. This I need for the fall garden, some more kohlrabi seeds. I'm gonna be starting those later today. I don't know why I keep buying corn seeds because I never grow corn, but I did get another pack of these because they're just pretty. And I got another pack of these fava beans because I want to sow a full pack of these for fall to see if I can get those going. This is just a replacement pack of the autumn zebra pole beans. Replacement pack of these melons. Replacement pack of my jelly melon. It's another one of these little cute flowers. Another jelly melon. I'm going to try these wing beans again in the greenhouse, see how I can get those going. I've tried them a couple times and I can get them to germinate and then something always eats them. So maybe controlled in the greenhouse, I'll have better luck. This is a new squash variety for me, so I'll try that next year. It's supposed to be a giant pumpkin, a Parisian pumpkin. And then I will be starting a bunch of herbs. So I got a replacement pack of the spicy globe basil And I got some fennel for the fall garden. So those are going to go down here for fall. I got a replacement pack of my Tobago seasoning pepper. I might go ahead and start some of those for the greenhouse. Got a replacement pack of my white bitter melon. I had bought these before, and this was when I had my old gardening channel, and I used to do a lot of seed giveaways. And I gave away most of my bitter melon seeds. And so I went this year, I planted some, and I'm like, oh my, I need to get my own bitter melon seeds. This is a replacement pack of squash seeds. Some more celosia. I'm gonna try to grow these into fall. I was out plant shopping for fall earlier today, and I saw the most beautiful containers with autumn colored celosia, and they were $16.99. And I'm like, I think I'm gonna start these in my own containers. They look so pretty. I got this variegated radicchio for a fall garden. We'll put that aside. This is just for the collection. I do have this growing. I grew it last year. I got 2 off the plant. We'll see how it does this year, but I just wanted to have these for my seed vault. Replacement pack of these gorgeous Rudbeckia. They're growing right now in the garden. I don't know why I bought this sorghum also. I mean, it's so silly, but it just looks so pretty. Maybe I'll try it. More flowers. I'm going to start these in the greenhouse and see if they can survive in there. This is a pepper that I'm going to grow for fall. I'm going to start this and have this growing in the greenhouse. It's supposed to be really, really hot, but supposed to be good for salsas and things like that. You don't need a lot, but supposed to be a hot one. This lava lamp I grew in my hydroponics this past winter is so beautiful, so fast to grow. So I just wanted to have more of those. Maybe I'll start some for outdoors. This celosia too, it did so, coleus. This did so well from seed. I shared this in a video, and it's so pretty, and I don't know why, but coleuses are quite expensive to buy here. I'm talking like one pot will be like $10. And I was so surprised at how easily they germinated. I have some that are actually putting on flowers. We'll see if those flowers will produce seeds or not. I'm not sure. I have to do some research, but they put on some purple flowers. Let me save that melon. This is a pea that I'm going to be growing for fall, the King Tut purple peas. Put that aside. I got more of the white swan echinacea. They're doing so well in my garden, and I want to have them in more places, so I got another pack of those. This is a pepper I'm going to start and try to grow also throughout the winter in the greenhouse. I've grown this one before. This was one I grew, I think, in 2021. And at the end of my grow season here in Zone 4, it was filled with fruit, but they hadn't ripened. And I brought the plant inside and they finished ripening. And it's amazing how many peppers that plant put on. So I decided I'm going to grow some more of those because now that I have the freeze dryer, well, I've had it for a couple of years, but this year I've been freeze drying a lot of peppers. And so, yeah, I'm just going to try to grow out a lot more peppers and then I can freeze dry them. And I've been experimenting with different kinds of freeze dried seasoning. So it's kind of fun. And then this is the one egg. Well, I have 2 more eggplant that I'm thinking about. I definitely want to try to keep growing eggplant in the greenhouse because it's so delicious fresh. And this one, it's just beautiful. Supposed to be a very high yielding eggplant. I have a dwarf bush variety that put on so many. I think it's called a purple jewel. And it's a really good one for containers. So I'm going to grow that one for sure too. So we'll see. So those are all the seeds that I got for Baker Creek. I've pulled the ones that I need to sow right now. And I pulled the free ones because I'm going to, I might do a seed exchange already in the fall. And I usually just give away seeds. I usually don't take anything unless it's super rare because I have more already than I can grow. So let me gather these new seeds that I'm going to be starting. I'm going to be starting all these probably later today. Let's put those aside. And there were probably some more that were free. They don't always mark them as free, but I have these 6 here that I will pass on because I have all 6 of these seeds already. Though this one I might keep because that's so cute. And it's a new fresh pack for 2026. And I can feel it has a lot of seeds in it. Maybe I'll split that one up. Does it say how fast? It's not after frost. No. So anyway, I'm going to keep those. And then this last packet, unfortunately, doesn't have pictures on it, but I can't remember what I bought anyway. This is from one of my favorite seed companies. I don't know if I've ever shared a seed haul from this company, but I've been buying from this company for years. And I think that's the reason why I don't do seed hauls because they don't put pictures. And I used to do seed hauls, with companies that didn't do pictures. And then I started pulling up the pictures to make it nice for the video. But that's just super time consuming. And I don't have time to do that right now. So this is, like I said, one of my favorite companies is called Restoration Seeds. So I got a lettuce variety called Emerald Fan. This is where I got a lot of the leafy greens that I'm going to be growing for the fall. This is called Flashy Trout's Back Lettuce. I got some deer tongue lettuce, Helvius lettuce, Hungarian winter pink lettuce, Little Jim pearl lettuce, Little leprechaun lettuce, majestic red lettuce, Monte Carlo lettuce. This is one of my favorite lettuces. This is a beautiful romaine lettuce. Optima lettuce, Petite Rouge lettuce, Flamingo red lettuce, Restoration romaine, Sparks lettuce, Thuranos lettuce, Winter Wonderland lettuce, Yugoslavian red lettuce, True Siberian kale, Winter red kale. I got some cerise lettuce, so beautiful. Blush butter cause lettuce, one of my favorite kales, Portuguese kale. I got a perennial kale. It's the first time I have picked that up. We'll see what that's all about. Cavolo Nero kale. I got a big pack of Georgia collards and a big pack of champion collards. Crispino lettuce. And I got a big pack of sugar snap peas. So these are all for the fall garden, for my lettuce bar, and then also for my indoor winter garden because I keep greens growing throughout the winter indoors. And so those I'm going to put aside too because they are not going to get stored away. And then the last thing I'm going to share real quick this is what I'm about to start. I have my um, little trays ready. I'm going to do like mass sewing. Oh, it's dripping. I have my soil moistening in here. And the one thing I want to get going more of for fall, for outdoors and in the greenhouse, is basil. I want to grow out all my varieties of basil so that I can freeze dry them. Right now, I pretty much just have like the regular Italian sweet basil freeze dried. And I tell you, so I do a lot of tomato-based cooking, pastas, pasta sauces, even just with salads, because I do want to grow more tomatoes indoors with lettuce. And I love basil. I can't get enough of basil. I grow typically basil microgreens, but I don't do like all my lettuces in pots throughout the winter just because it just takes up a lot of space. But I want to have these growing for throughout the rest of my grow season. I'm going to put them all in containers because I can move them in the greenhouse to protect them. But it starts to get cold, and the whole point of these is just to grow as much as I can to harvest and freeze dry for preservation so I can enjoy them throughout the winter. And then I think it was like some of these are really old packs, like these are from 2020. After I sow these, I'm going to go through and I'm going to get, if I need them, I'll check my seed vault first. But I want to make sure I have fresh seeds of these. I'm probably going to sow like all the old seed packs. So this is the Ghanaian Cocoa Meso basil, and it says here it's a West African basil, commonly used in home cooking, traditionally used for preparing poultry, and it also has other culinary and medicinal uses, like most basils. This one doesn't have a really low germination rate, even for, it's probably going to be even worse since they're 5, 6-year-old seeds. So I'll probably sow most of them. The Siam Queen Thai basil is a great one. So pretty. This one goes really fast for me, and I love the flowers. I have some growing out there right now. This is a great one, the big Namalo basil. But again, this pack is from 2017. I'm going to be using up all these old ones, and the other one is from 2020. I'm going to use these up and get some fresh seeds. There's more Thai basil. And again, these are 2020, 2021 seeds. So I'm just going to sow as much as I can to use them. This is a blue spice basil. I love this one. This is actually oddly enough one that will self-seed in my garden and come back. I don't know why. Maybe the seed shell is just hard enough that it won't do that. But I love this one. It's very fragrant. It's like a sweet, sweet smell. So I want to have that. This is that large lettuce leaf again. 2020 package. I'm going to use that up. And any newer ones. I have 2 from 2024, so I could save those. The African basil. This one also, all these basils I've grown before, and they grow really well outdoors as well as indoors. This one here is, it says here is from Ghana, and it's used as salad, soups, pastas, vinegars, and jellies. It's a short one. I've grown this grows. I did like green stock basil tower. Maybe that's why I put some up in the green stock too, because I have all those new green stocks that I have to use that. The Persian basil is also really beautiful. Has like a lemon scent to it, and also the plant doesn't get too big. Great in Asian dishes. I have a 2022 pack and a 2025 pack. The Chinese sweet basil. This is one of my favorite ones. I'm not even new ones. I have a 2025 pack, so I'll say that. It says here a flavorful citrusy variety that is perhaps the most tender and aromatic basil we've tried. Fast growing, heat tolerant, provides lemony orange flavored food stem is tender enough for raw eating and salads. Popular Chinese variety, perfect for Asian and fusion cooking. It's so beautiful. I grew this once in large grow bag raised beds, which they're getting replaced with metal raised beds. Um, but I grew these. I had like garlic and lettuce like interplanted, and then each side I put this basil, and it grew and just kind of draped over the sides of those large raised beds. It was so pretty and it smelled so good. Every time I walk past it, I brush it and it just smells so good. I have a 2023 pack of lemon basil that I've used up. This is more cinnamon basil. Dark purple, opal, love this one. Cardinal basil is probably one of the most beautiful. Um, this one you can use, it's beautiful in flower arrangements as well. The Greek dwarf basil, these are old seeds, 2021 seeds. I'll use those up, see if I have fresh ones. This is another awesome one. I grew this one in the hydroponics. The purple ball basil is so pretty. It's a fast growing one. It says fragrant and tasty purple foliage makes this basil both gourmet and ornamental. Plants reach just shy of 1 foot tall with a tidy round form and plum purple color. Excellent in raised beds, containers, and borders. It's a real beauty. These I've already shown. Cinnamon basil is an awesome one. I'll put this in my free pack stash if I have more. We'll see. This is more dark opal. This is a great one from Fresh Seed. It doesn't have a picture, but it's a really fine basil. It's called the Fino Verde basil. That's a good one. I have some Ethiopian basil. I have a free pack of the Genovese. So again, I'll look to see if I have that. These are some super rare ones. I have a New Guinea basil and a green pepper basil. Here's more cardinal basil. This is a downy mildew resistant basil from Johnny's that I got a while ago. I'm going to use that up. I grew that outdoors a couple years ago. This is that spicy basil. And then I have more cinnamon basil. Whoops. I have the licorice basil. I already showed this one, Greek and lemon. So those are all the basils that I'm going to be starting today. And then I have a bunch of other herbs, but I think I'm going to start with this. And then in the next fall planting live stream, I think, well, we'll see what we'll plant. What I'm going to do today, after I get these planted, I'm going to go through and decide what leafy green lettuces, kales, things like that, that I want to start so I can get those started. And then I have, I think after that, the next thing I'm going to start are the peppers, tomatoes, and eggplant, because those are going to take the longest time. So yeah, either I'll do that in a live stream, we'll sew them together, or I'll just share them in a video and let you know what I started, okay? All right, so that is it. I'm going to get to work. I will see you guys back here again soon. Take good care.